Hi there. I wanted to show you how to print my personal dictionary resources so that you end up with the pages in the correct order in this half-page booklet format. Each of my dictionary resources comes in multiple versions. So the first thing you need to do is decide on which one is for you. There is a US version, there is a Canadian or UK spelling for each of those. My lower level also has a version that is listed in the order of the sight words by level, as well as one that is alphabetical. So choose the book that is right for you and for your students. I like to print the cover in color. That's just a personal preference and it's not obviously required, but I do like to do that. So when I am printing my cover, I'm going to select the first two pages in the list and print. Most of this is going to stay exactly as you see it. You want it to be actual size, and here's where you're going to select print on both sides of the paper. The key here is to switch it to flip on the short edge. By default, I think most printing programs are going to select the long edge, but because these are in a landscape format, we need to flip it on the short edge. So print just those two pages back to back. And I always, even though I know this is going to work, I always print one test page first. And that's just to be sure that it does work before I print a whole class set. Once I have my cover printed onto a colored sheet of paper, I'm going to go through and print all of the others. So if you've taken a look at this, you'll see that the pages are not necessarily in order. When you get down here to the fourth sheet, you see D and XYZ on the same page. And obviously, those are not in order. But when you assemble the book and have everything printed back to back correctly, they will be in order, I promise. So select the first page beyond those first two cover pages. Hold down your Shift key and select the last one, which will be N and O in this particular package. And you want to do the same thing. You want to print on both sides of the paper, flip it on the short edge, and if you have selected more than one copy, which is very likely if you're printing for a class, you want it to collate. Otherwise, they're going to print out 20 copies of the first page and then 20 copies of the second page. It is much easier if they are collated and you receive them from the printer in packages. I hope that helps. Don't hesitate to reach out and send me an email, questions@mrsbeattiesclassroom.com, if you have any additional problems with that.